We've made it to Jerusalem. Here we are. Yay!
We had visited Israel in 2006 and always wanted to come back, but one of the things that we wanted to do is be intentional about spending more time in one area. The tour that we took in 2006 was amazing. It was an introduction to Israel, but it was just so much information. You've got thousands upon thousands of years of history, and even if you know a little bit of the history, it's like it's just layered that your mind can't comprehend it all. Israel has been amazing. We have spent 7 nights in Jerusalem. We made our way from New York City, and we stayed at Cinema Hostel in downtown Jerusalem.
Right. It was
Absolutely
great.
Amazing hostel. It included breakfast,
which is a big thing because it included breakfast. We really only needed to buy one other meal, and you can buy falafel anywhere, which is great.
Jerri has an obsession with falafel.
I don't have an obsession. I like them.
It's kind of a weird thing that you do. You like everywhere we go, anywhere in the world, she's like looking for falafel. But it's great. It's a very affordable food, and it's very tasty. I have nothing against falafel. I hope more falafel is made around the world today. But
there's no commentary to that.
What?
So what do you have?
Oh, I'm sorry. Falafel. The first I've had in Israel this trip. Look at it. I'm so excited.
It's amazing how so many people of so many different religious backgrounds live in such a small area, quite frankly. Right. The old city itself is actually quartered off into 4 sections. Mm-hmm. You have the Christian, the Muslim, the Jewish, and the Armenian sections of Jerusalem. And it's amazing to see how that they all seem to live together. I know that there's political and religious tensions there, but we found all groups of people amazing.
Yes, to be very welcoming. We met great people from all different cultures and backgrounds, which is one of the things that we really love about Israel. You have all of these different cultures in one small space. So it's just really interesting.
Some of the experiences that we had personally, we met a shop owner in the Muslim quarter. We stopped. We had Palestinian coffee with him, which was amazing.
Mm-hmm. Reminds us of Turkish coffee, except that he said the secret ingredient, I guess, is cardamom. So, do I look okay?
You look beautiful, babe. So we are getting ready to head off to
Shabbat dinner. I'm excited. Are you excited?
I am actually.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
It is the Sabbath here in Jerusalem, where basically everything shuts down.
Everything has shut down.
Everything.
Yep. Nobody works.
And we've been invited to join all the other people that are here at the hostel. So we're excited about experiencing this. I don't think we've ever
No.
done this before. So I think it'll be a cool experience, and we'll try to bring you along.
Just say, blessed are you, God, Eloheinu melech ha'olam, our God, King of the world. Hamotzi lechem min haaretz, who brings forth bread from the earth. Amen.
Amen. So this morning we are headed to Masada, and then to the lowest place on earth, which is the Dead Sea. And we will be visiting En Gedi, as well as, I don't know if there's anything else on this tour. Speaking of tours, one of the things that we've chosen to do is not just go on any and every tour, because they can get really pricey and costly, but we've chosen some that just sort of made sense, that they were cheap, but you got a lot out of it. So That's part of why we're on this tour this morning. We'll talk a little bit more about that farther on down the road as far as our philosophy behind tours. We believe they're worth it, but as far as on a backpacker's budget, you don't always get the privilege of doing that. So yeah, join us for the journey today. So we've hiked up the mountain to En-Gedi, nature reserve here, just on the upper side of the Dead Sea. Absolutely gorgeous. Springs, natural springs fed, waterfalls all the way down through.
Yeah.
And it's sort of an Instagram picture waiting to happen all the way through. So it's a little bit of a hike. It wouldn't feel as much of a hike had we not just
hike Masada.
Which I think is maybe like a 6 mile round trip, something. It seems like a whole lot considering you're going straight up. I think it was 94 floors that we ended up going up. So
and then back down.
So either way, gorgeous. Yeah.
Just a few final thoughts as far as Israel goes. You know, if you're thinking of ever traveling to Israel, do it. It is a life-changing kind of journey.
Yes.
I'm glad that it was it is our first destination internationally, and ever wanting to maybe take that journey to Israel, but you're afraid, is it safe and all of that? It absolutely, in our opinion, it is. It just takes some common sense to be smart, to know, again, the culture that you're in, and be sensitive to each area of the culture. Again, because it is such a diverse place, be respectful of all people that you would come in contact with. About the experience, it's about meeting people along the way. And I just want to encourage you, if you're watching this video, and you're thinking, can I at 42,
Whatever
not
your
a middle age, whatever your age is. I think part of what I'm saying is that, when we were watching videos about backpacking around the world, more people were younger than us, than they were our age or older.
Yes.
And so it was really quite the question, could we do this? And we're hoping to, again, share this and encourage other people who may be at that stage in life that are trying to say, what is that next step, after the kids move out of the house, or, for us.
Maybe it's transition time in your life for whatever that looks like.
Yeah.
Or maybe you have just a little bit more gap. Maybe you have a month.
Yeah, that's true.
That you can spend doing something.
And it doesn't have to be, again, a full world tour, but if we can encourage people to see more of this just wonderful world that we live in. I'm thankful that you guys have chosen to join us and to be part of this journey. Thank you for subscribing, for your comments, for the likes on the video. We hope that you will stay with us along this journey. So thanks.